So we were always looking for some mystical thing that Prabhupada would say, something hidden between the lines, something that he was saying indirectly. So, and many times in the formative years, we would try to use Prabhupada's, instructions to beat our brothers over the head with it and to justify our exalted position. Because we all want to be number one. And it continues to today. That's our material disease. We want to be number one. We want to have a little bit of an angle on life. We want to be considered sagacious. We want people to worship us. And so we desire our own unique angle. So with that in mind, one devotee asked Prabhupada one day, he said, what pleases you the most? Asking him what pleases you the most, because everybody was doing their, particular service. If some wanted to say, oh, well, Prabhupada said that distributing his books is the most pleasing. That pleases him the most. Others said that having his temples maintained nicely, that pleases him the most. Some said making nice offerings, Jai Prabhupada. Nice offerings to him pleases him the most. Organizing ISKCON pleases him the most. Having children pleases him the most. Educating the children pleases him the most. So everybody had their own particular thing that they wanted Prabhupada to say. So this pleases me the most. And then they could go around and beat everybody over the head and say, yeah, so this pleases Prabhupada the most. I'm doing the thing that Prabhupada pleases him the most with. So Prabhupada answered in a very unique way. He didn't say, distributing my books pleases me the most. Printing my books pleases me the most. Or opening up new temples, translating my books into different languages pleases me the most. Making other people devotees pleases me the most. Chanting my 16 rounds, that doesn't please him. None of these things Prabhupada said. And so finally, Prabhupada said, what pleases me the most is to see you struggle. I was taken aback. I thought, wow, my spiritual master's a masochist, or a sadist. He wants me to struggle. It pleases me the most to see him struggle. And then I began to reflect upon that statement. That actually that is the case. When the devotee struggles against Maya, when he fights back against Maya, that pleases the spiritual master the most, no matter what he does. And we can see that reflected in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We sent Haridas Thakur and Nityananda around to preach Krishna consciousness. Radha Krishna bolo 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 hey sabha ishikati sabnadiya pratinete kohita haribo. He wanted to see them struggle against Maya. And then when the Jagannath ran after Haridas, he didn't give Haridas wings on his feet like Mercury to fly away. No. He made Haridas creak and ache and pant and try to keep up with Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda, you're a young man, you're running. I am panting. You will be the death of me. That pleased Lord Chaitanya the most, because his devotees were struggling. Prabhupada himself pleased Bhaktisiddhanta the most when he went and he got on a boat for 35 days. And he sailed the ocean blue. He didn't get him to ship. There's planes. Anything that Krishna could provide. Prabhupada a plane ticket? No, he gave him a boat ticket. Prabhupada took the boat ticket. and he had a heart attack over in the boat. He was struggling. In those days, he said, I was struggling with Brahmananda and Chitananda. In his book, he's saying, yes, we had one towel. Imagine that, Prabhupada, the most exalted personality in the world, and they have one towel in the ashram in New York in the early days. They were sharing the towel. Everybody was sharing the towel with his disciples. So like that, gradually over the years, I see that sometimes things don't come so easily. Simple things like getting out of bed in the morning and putting your tilak on requires a struggle. And Prabhupada likes to see us struggle. He likes to see us fight back against Maya, execute our devotional service, and in this way, the struggle becomes glorious. We revel in that struggle, and it can never be taken away from us. Krishna consciousness the struggle for Krishna consciousness can never be taken away from us. And in this way, our devotional service is with us for our whole life, and we are always struggling to go back to home, back to God. So today, on this auspicious day, I ask Srila Prabhupada to intercede on my behalf and inspire his disciples and his grand disciples to pray for me and help me in my struggles to become Krishna consciousness, become Krishna conscious, because by myself I can't do it. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhus. I wanted to ask River Nagpur Pushpanjali, Radha